Hello and welcome to the final video of the Michigan Elk Hunt Orientation. My name is Rachel Leitner and I'm a Wildlife Outreach Coordinator for the Michigan DNR Wildlife Division. By now you have reviewed the elk hunting regulations, how to register your elk after you've harvested it, and how to submit for bovine tuberculosis testing. In this final video, you will learn the final steps to completing your orientation, purchasing your elk receipt, and receiving your elk hunting license. Here's the good news. You're almost ready to receive your elk license. There are just 2 actions left to complete. First, you'll need to finish watching this video and then complete the affidavit and hunter information form. Second, you'll need to purchase your elk receipt if you haven't already done so. Both of these tasks are simple. Now let's learn how to complete them. This must be completed by August 20th in order to receive your license in time for the start of your hunt. After watching this video, the next step is completing and submitting the affidavit and hunter information form. On the elk orientation homepage, where you found the link to watch these orientation videos, there will be a link to the affidavit and hunter information form. Click on the link to open the form. The affidavit is a legal document certifying that you have watched the elk orientation video series and have completed the Michigan Elk Hunt Orientation. It is mandatory for you to complete the hunt orientation and submit this electronic affidavit. By typing your name into the form and answering the required questions, you are verifying that you have completed the orientation. You will not receive your elk hunting license until you complete and submit this form. Below the affidavit section is the hunter information section of this form. Here you will need to provide logistical details regarding your hunt, including your contact information, what type of equipment you are planning to hunt with, where you are planning to stay during the hunt, and what vehicle you'll be using in the area. We'll also need your hunting guide information if you choose to have one, and emergency contact information. You're probably wondering, why do I need to provide such specific information, like my personal vehicle license plate or location of the area I'm staying in? This information will only be used if we need to contact you but cannot reach you by the phone number you've provided. Keep in mind that we are in northern Michigan and there are pockets of no cell phone service, so should the DNR need to be able to get a hold of you for whatever reason, we will be able to locate your vehicle or the hotel you're staying in to address the pertinent matters. This information will only be used by DNR wildlife and law enforcement divisions if necessary. Likewise, it's important to list emergency contacts with their name and phone numbers in case there is a medical emergency while you are up here for your hunt. Many of you will be traveling great distances to hunt here in northern Michigan, and we want to make sure that you are safe while doing so. It's important that you complete this information with as much detail as possible. If you have not yet finalized the arrangements and details for your hunt, please still complete the information with as much information as you can. And if there are any changes to your plan, please email us at dnr-elk-hunt@michigan.gov. Your elk receipt is now available for purchase. The elk receipt will cost you $100 and is a mandatory purchase. This receipt can be purchased online at michigan.gov/DNR licenses or at any local license retailer. This receipt is not a hunting license or your elk kill tag. Only after the receipt has been purchased and we have received a completed affidavit and hunter information form will your kill tags and hunter kit be mailed directly to you. It's important that you make sure your mailing address is up to date with the Secretary of State in order to receive your license swiftly. If you have questions pertaining to the elk hunt, again, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach us at dnr-elk-hunt@michigan.gov. This email account will be checked frequently and we will respond to your questions as soon as possible. Or if you would rather call us, the contact information for DNR staff can be found on the back page of your hunter packet. There will be an additional opportunity for hunters to meet DNR staff and ask questions at an Ask the DNR virtual discussion. On August 26th at 7 p.m., we will be hosting a live discussion through Microsoft Teams where we will have an open platform for people to write in any remaining questions they may have regarding the hunt. Prior to the event, we will ask you to either call us or write in to the DNR Elk Hunt email with any questions or topics you would like the staff to review. You can also bring your questions to the webinar and enter them into a chat box. We will be answering them live on a video stream and reviewing any topics folks still have questions about. On August 26th at 7 p.m., you can go to the Teams Live event using the website listed in your Hunter packet. In case you can't find the website, we will also be emailing you an event invitation link 1 week prior to the event. You do not have to make a Microsoft Teams account in order to join this event, but you will need internet access. To make sure you receive the email with an invitational link, please make sure to enter your email correctly in the Hunter information form. These orientation videos will be available to you online both prior and throughout your elk hunt. If you have any questions on regulations, registration, elk handling techniques, or any other topics pertaining to the hunt, these videos will be available to you to reflect back on. Additionally, we encourage you to read the entire Michigan Elk Digest and check out other elk materials, such as the Elk Management Plan and past elk surveys. These materials are all available online at michigan.gov/elk. To recap what this last video has discussed, the final steps to take before beginning your elk hunt are: number 1, complete and submit the affidavit and hunter information form, and number 2, purchase your $100 elk receipt if you haven't already done so. The receipt can be purchased online or at any store where licenses are sold. Once these 2 steps are completed, you will be mailed your elk license and elk hunting kit. It does not matter the order in which you complete these steps, but we would suggest that you complete these final steps as soon as possible so that we can get your elk license in the mail to you with plenty of time before your elk hunt begins. You have now completed the elk hunt orientation. Hopefully you are feeling prepared and knowledgeable for your hunt. We are saddened that we were unable to meet with you in person during this year's orientation, but we hope that we were able to provide you with enough direction to have a safe and successful hunt. Whether you have been applying for an elk license for 3 decades or this is your first time applying, we are elated that we get to share in this experience with you. Remember, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at the elk hunt email or call any of the numbers listed in your hunter packet. And remember to mark your calendars for the August 26th Ask the DNR virtual discussion. Now that you've completed the orientation, be on the lookout for a post-orientation survey in your email inbox. This survey isn't mandatory, but your input would be extremely valuable. We're interested in knowing how this virtual orientation experience was for you, and so if you have 5 minutes to spare, please consider filling out the survey. Once again, congratulations on being drawn for the coveted Michigan elk hunting license. Thank you for your contributions to conservation in the great state of Michigan, and good luck to you during your hunt.